Good morning. What do y'all think? Hi, I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and this is our Chakra Yoga Flow live on Sunday mornings. I will confess, I was doing a little last minute climbing around to try to just have a little bit of fun here today and put those up. Oh my gosh. Anyway, good morning. Good to see you all. Come on in. Let's make ourselves comfortable and get your mat, maybe a pillow or some blankets, and we'll get started and connect with ourselves. I'm deeply honored to be able to share my practices of yoga, of Tai Chi, Qigong, meditation practices from my own practices as a practicing Buddhist, as well as my Tai Chi practices and yogic practices, all of which have their own systems of meditation. If you're new to Chakra Yoga Flow, this is fine for even the most beginner of folks. Do listen to what feels good. If you're feeling a little stressed or maybe lightheaded or whatnot, take a break, sit, take what you need. This is a practice less about fitness, physical fitness. We're certainly here for maybe some inner and mental and spiritual fitness, but it is about integrating and getting to know what's going on within us, what gives us balance, what's out of whack, and maybe just spend a little bit of that time with ourselves to dial in and tune out some of the outside and tune in with what's going on inside. All right, I'm going to go ahead and have a seat. Please go ahead and make a comment and let me know that you're here. It's always great to be able to share my practice with you all, and that's all that I'm here to do. Just sharing what's going on in my own practice, what gives me balance, and hopefully if it resonates for you, then great. All right, I'm going to go ahead and have a seat. Do let me know. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to do one more little change here and see if it has any impact. We'll see how that works out. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that looks a little too much silhouette. Sorry about some last minute technological issues. All right, let's go ahead and have a seat. Inviting ourselves to come into ourselves, not into what we identify as the problems in our lives, not to come into anything to fix, but to actually arrive in our authentic being. Maybe we have the slightest clue what that means. If you'd like to join, we'll bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And just notice your natural breath. Notice your chest and your tummy rising and falling. Feel the constant flow of change that is breath. Breath isn't one thing. It's drawing within and releasing out. And it's not just that either. It's a lot of transformation in between the inhale and the exhale. A lot of transcendence between the exhale and the inhale. So let's sit for a moment and try to bring our own mind to all that is going on in this breath of life. Feeling our physical molecules absorbing whatever is being delivered in that breath. Feeling our physical cell structure dying and being released in the exhale. Can we feel those exhales nourishing the outside world, plant life, other life forms? And as we're breathing, feel that integrative nature that is life, interwoven, interconnected. Now release the arms and breathe in and sweep the arms up, feeling this upward reaching, feeling our own aspirations and inspiration to reach up from within. What parts of us, our emotional selves, our mental selves, need to feel uplifted and feel as though it is reaching towards something? Maybe reflect right now on how much we have been looking backward, looking downward, and just feel the nature of breathing as we're reaching. Feel the nature of stillness and stability as we're reaching. And let's inhale, lift just a little bit more. Exhale, gentle side bend. Letting water just pour over us, cascade. And feel the physical body responding. Notice the spectrum of sensations and how those sensations are changing right now. Stay with that interconnected nature of breath. And we'll gradually bring ourselves up. If you feel like you're ready, maybe you want to stay right there. And start to lower over to the other side when we're ready. Becoming aware of the left side and right side of us. Noticing how the left side and right side are carrying our energies, are holding on to memories of yesterday, memories of this week, of all that we've done physically, of every held breath, of every refrained comment. Feel the exchange, using breath, letting go of what is dead and stagnant in those exhales. Drawing in something fresh and new, maybe allowing us to feel these sensations in a different way. And gradually come up. Once again, you move when you are ready. Inhale. Exhale, lowering those arms down. Good, and we'll bring the arms out in front of us. Lift up, press down, and out. And just start to feel the shoulder sockets, the upper chest, maybe aspects inside of the upper arms, the elbows. How effortless can we make this be? This floaty, swimming feeling. And if you let all of the flesh go in your arms, is there any less validity to the amount of power that we have if we soften? And let's lengthen the arms out in front of us and just find some wrist rotation. Can you breathe and envision sending the breath through the arms as though the arms were straws? Feeling the connection between both arms and between the shoulder blades. And that junction point is our heart, the back of our heart. Can you feel your heart being the bridge, communicating through both of these arms? What does your heart wish to express through those wrists and fingers? Change direction. Perhaps you want to hold the arms a little lower. Maybe you want to hold them even lower. And when you take that pressure off, what's transforming in what you're feeling in the backs of your shoulders? How are you rotating the wrists? Is it more soothing? Is it more sensual? And is that what you really are trying to communicate to yourself? Or that your body or spirit is trying to communicate to you? Right palm up, left palm down. Before we go any further, maybe lower those arms. If you're starting to feel any tension in the neck and the shoulders, are you noticing tension more in one arm or the other? And how might you want to change that? You could affect how you're holding your elbows. And so if you found a little bit more ease, let's start to squeeze and spread the fingers wide. Squeeze and spread the fingers wide. Back and forth. Pumping and feeling a charge in our palms, a huge communication center for us. Feel your breath and let your breath start to be expressed in those fingers, in the center of your palms, in how much you're squeezing. Do you want to hold that squeeze a little longer? Do you want to release and spread the palms a little more? Start to let this expression just find its own natural way. Feeling yourselves communicating from the heart, through the arms, through your elbows, into those delicate fingers. Maybe you're breathing and pulsing at the same time. Wonderful. Let's breathe in and sweep the arms up. Feel what that movement is helping communicate through you after holding those arms in that position for so long. If you can interlace, great. Flipping the palms. Feeling the palms reaching up the highest point, connecting to the heavens. Feel your sit bones connecting into the mat. See yourself sitting on planet Earth. Breath in. Exhale, twist. What's being communicated through the heart, through the arms, through the heart, down into the hips, into the earth. Let your breath communicate between the inhales and the exhales, transforming, transmitting. Do we have the patience to wait and actually feel and soothe around whatever we're feeling? Coming back to center, breath in, exhale, revolve. Could you soften between the shoulder blades? Trying to bring some recognition to forcing and allowing that this isn't a space for forcing today. We're here to feel, transform, Feel the charge of energy. Freely invite and freely release. Coming to center, breath in. Exhale, releasing those arms, bringing the arms out in front of us. Good. Left palm up, right palm down. Starting to pulse. Now maybe the rest of your body is starting to desire to move. Maybe it was feeling rigid. And so you could start to let a spiral develop, or maybe just a side to side. What's calling to you? Will you start to allow yourself to just go with the flow, connecting into the water elements inside of us as you're pulsing and squeezing, breathing, feeling the delicate nature in our fingers and palms, feeling the strong nature. What is our relationship with strength? Does it mean absolute rigid force? Can it be a little more delicate, a little bit more refined? Do we know? And can we be so vulnerable as to just sit in our own space, moving according to whatever we feel? Breathe and let go of any notion of what is this called? What kind of thing am I doing? And instead, you are plugging into you and what you're feeling. If you're spiraling, go ahead and change direction. I was noticing my hands had started to speed up, and actually everything inside of me wants to slow down. So I got into an autopilot there. My shoulders were starting to feel tension because they were rising. So I'm letting them stick into the heaviness of that rooted energy of the earth. One more breath. Intend breath. Let it fill you until it stops. Release it until it stops. And we'll come to center. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, hands to prayer. Gentle twist. Chest is lifting, shoulders down, and feel the spiral from your tailbone, coiling around your waist, around your spinal column. Can you envision that spiral in the energies between your organs, within your organs? And let the breath of life just flow in and out, massaging, touching, releasing, transforming. Are you more aware of the bottom of you, our connection to the earth? Are you more aware of the top of you, our connection to the heavens? Maybe in the middle of you in your solar plexus, your inner power. Maybe you're feeling so much intensity up and down. Does it feel balanced where everything is interconnected? Vibration, light, water, heat. You don't need to define anything. You can just feel and go. Gently releasing and making our way around to the other side. Take your time there. Maybe wiggle your way into it. Working the tailbone up and down, rib cage. Feel your physical being, enjoying you, experimenting and exploring. Is our physical body still a place that we're willing to explore? Or do we feel as though we need to know it and dictate to it? Are there spaces of wonder? Are there spaces of play still in our shoulders, in our waist? And if you're settling into the coil, maybe you feel the stop point of your spiral, of your twist, of that revolving. And then just feel the kissing point of the stoppage and the energy that's still accumulating in a coil and a spiral. Coiling energy is so wondrous, so powerful, because it's constantly regenerating new energy. And it has to be released somewhere. Is that coiling energy finding freedom at the top of you, in the shoulders, in the neck, in the throat, in your eyes, in your forehead? Can you soften and let it release? Maybe work your jaw and your tongue. Let the breath help that energy go up and down the spine. Maybe you're feeling little pops and crackles in the spine. Oh, I love doing little tailbone coiling up and down, curling the tailbone back and forth, feeling that movement, even that sensual nature. And gently release. We'll bring the bottoms of the feet together and just massage the toes. Feel your hands and all of that connection in between the shoulder blades of your heart communicating through your hands as it's touching and delivering touch, massage into the soles of the feet, into the ankles. Bring in that intention of exploration. Breathe through the hands into the feet, massaging and sending love into the root of the matter. Our feet and our legs, our connection to the earth most generally. Can you loosen the soil and the sand in your own root? We can't do this wrong. Whatever you're going with, keep going with it. Try to let go of thinking and just feeling. Love the fact that you're in your own home space, and maybe that gives you permission to give some expression and some touch and some love in a way that you might feel self-conscious doing if you were in a more public space. This is valid. This is your yogic connection, integrating what you're feeling, your compassion, your forgiveness, your love, into this physical shell and exploration, exploring what needs to be released. Maybe there's a hidden cry or a tear down in these calves. Yeah, there's a tear down in there for me from some little bit of overdoing some yesterday. And let's breathe in and lift the chest, and then just gently start to rotate the neck. And as we're going, if you wish, feel your windpipe, feel the throat area, and try to relax it as wide open as you can, almost as though you were having a gargle, as though you were gargling mouthwash. That loose and open in the back of the throat, eyes open or closed. Feel this sensation in your head. Relax the belly and let yourselves breathe. Soften the shoulders. Just let this be. And if you wish to join, we'll do 3 ohms. See if you can let these be continuous ohms, not stopping. So at the end of your ohm, continuing on an ocean wave. Loosen your salivary glands. Feel the vibration through all of your skin cells. Start to change direction of your rotation. And if you're wishing to continue the ohms, continue allowing that guttural vibration to reverberate through your organs, through the fluids in your body. Come to a neutral space, no rush. Thrusting the chest open, feeling the throat. Envision a necklace of blue light around your throat. Breathe from the center of the throat and feel it going in concentric circles out of the flesh of your throat. Rings of circles emanating around your room. And then let the chest come forward, hinging, falling over those feet. On each exhale, try to either just make a sighing sound or a vocal sound. Letting those concentric circles reverberate around your throat. Let those circles flow up and down your spine. Bathe in your truth. Breathe in your truth. Let your truth and your voice come down into your earth. Are you living this in your body? What parts of your truth want to be seen and heard? Have we been forcing our truth, or are we finding a space of ease in it? Breathe and soften your neck and throat as we spend some time feeling the sensations of our truth in our hips and our throat. Force nothing. Our feelings are valid. Come out when you need. Rolling the spine up. We'll bring the legs out in front of us. I'm just going to turn sideways. Holding on under the knees and just stimulating the feet. Waking up our awareness of being in a physical body. Turn the neck left and right. Feel your body communicating to you. This physicality. Let the flesh in your calves jiggle with this impact. Feel that neck space moving. Maybe feel some space of confusion as you're trying to move and stomp at the same time. Try not to force. It's okay. Go with whatever. Good. And then come to a pause, maybe reaching the arms out. You can just hold those knees. Some of you may wish to lift one knee. Some may wish to lift the other. Either a sigh or a sound. What does your power have to say? As your heat is building here, What do we need to communicate about how much power we have left? How we express our power. How much we've given it all away. How much our power wants to be expressed. Maybe you don't need those hands. Maybe you want to lift and hold. Find your communication. Maybe that needs to be vocalized a little more loudly. Feel the color yellow in your belly starting to glow. We'll lengthen those legs out in front of us. Breath in, exhale, feel that waterfall cascade over us and roll the spine back up. Deliver a little touch, a caressing touch with the hands as they're flowing up the legs. Breathing in as you lift and exhale, flowing forward. You're going to stop. Your body's going to stop bending when it wants to stop bending. Roll the spine up. Maybe the hands caress all the way up the front of you, neck and face. Exhaling it forward. Take your time. Allow this to be as sensual and sensuous as you need it to be, as you're willing to express. Maybe letting those fingers trickle along the temples, the top of the head. What are we feeling? Color is orange. Element is water. What level of tingling sensation, intense sensations can we feel? Are we feeling a heat, a glow, vibratory? What is going on? Let that breath transform between the inhales and the exhales. Tongue is relaxed. Jaw is relaxed. Muscles on your face are relaxed. And forward. Deep breath here. Maybe an Om. Feeling that vibration reverberate back towards you from the floor. Deep inhale. Feeling energy of vibration come through us, flowing through us in that second chakra of fluidity, going with the flow. One more. Inhale. Allowing states of change to flow through us, to transpire, transform. Nothing is static. We'll bounce those knees up and down. Coming into feeling our soil color is red. Maybe envision the whole body, whatever color of red came to you. Maybe it's a sharp, bright red. Maybe it's more burgundy or maroon. What is the color of your soil? Your connection to feeling stable, supported, rooted, knowing who we are. Breathe in, let's lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. And we'll just start to flow, flexing the toes, maybe keeping the legs squeezing and rigid here, a little more stiff, kind of feeling out, how stable am I? How much are my legs giving me the support? What's my connection to rootedness? Or am I stuck? Breathe and move. Feel the engine in the center of you. Is your engine too powerful for your frame? Are you ripping your body apart? Are you ripping your mind and your heart apart with so much will? We're trying to control and force things. Can we slow things down? Maybe feel that yourself starting to slow it down. Maybe not yanking at the end of a twist. Start to notice, are the legs more accepting of that? Your hips, your bones, and the whole body. Can you breathe with greater ease? What is balance? Can we give our structure what it needs so that our structure can be there for us? Good. Let's breathe in. Exhale, hands behind us, walk the feet in, and just gently lift. You choose how high do you want to lift those hips. Feel each toe, feel your feet, feel your arms being a part of that support. Breathe. Feel the color red in all of your bones, knowing that all of your whole being can be your support. Are we relying on all of the support that's available? Breathe in. Exhale, lower it down. Bottoms of the feet together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take the upper body as far as it will go. Don't force anything. We're here to respect. We'll bring those feet out in front of us again. Breath in. Exhale, cascade. Give some touch, some love. Caress, calming up. We are deserving of all of that love. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Trusting that our power is here for us as well. Inhale, exhale, twist. Good, we'll bring it back to center. Inhale, exhale, bring those hands down behind us, walking those feet in. Feel your arms, feel your hands. Are they ready to be our support? Are we asking them to be our support? Turn the neck left and right, connect with how we communicate. Maybe change how you're working your neck, being symbolic of changing how we say and speak what we need. And then maybe lift the hips. And ask those arms, those hands, our hips, our belly to be a part of this structure. And bring the hips down. Feet staying down, maybe holding these knees. Maybe you're reaching those arms out. How much power, how much energy do we have? Some of you want to bring those legs up. Maybe you have overspent all of your energy and you want to keep those feet down. Be cautious here right now. Are you imposing your will on this and say it has to look a certain way? That I have to feel a certain burn? Is that burning you up all the time? But at the same time, have you given up lately? Are you afraid to tap in and see how much power you actually have? Do you even know? We all have a different line to dance, a different line to kiss. Let it be loving, no matter what we're choosing. Breathing in. Good. Exhale, bottoms of the feet together and forward fold. Maybe walk those arms out in front of us. We'll gradually bring the torso up and make our way to hands and knees. If your wrists are sensitive, you could bring yourselves to your knuckles on your fists. And I'll invite us, if you're comfortable doing so, to have your eyes closed. Just feel your awareness of where you are in space and time in the room. Feel your awareness of occupying your physical body, your bones, your flesh, in the wrists, elbows, upper arms. Is that flesh really squeezing tight, or can it soften? Are we trusting that the bones under us have us? Or is the squeezing, the tension, kind of reflecting how much we don't trust our foundation, how much we need to impose our will? Feel the inner thighs, hips, the muscles around your waist. Can they provide that free area of the spinal column more support? There's the least amount of bones right around that midsection. Can you tighten those muscles and relax them? When you relax them, can you let the belly just sag, the organs sag, not letting the bones of the spine sag? And then can you tighten the muscles and then let those organs sag? How does it feel to be aware of just how fleshy we are? And engage and release, engage and release. Good. We'll twist the chest open to the left. Your left hand could be at your hips. Feel the bones again and feel what the muscles are doing. And can you back off? How much can you stay with the most relaxed state of the muscles around your bones and yet still be going with the coil, still having transformation between the inhales and the exhales? And releasing, bringing that left palm down, connecting in with the earth, and finding your way to the other side. You're envisioning what you're drawing in energetically in your breath. What do you need for recharge in that breath? What are you transforming with that breath and releasing on the exhales? Transforming from what areas of your body? Let that breath go down there and ventilate. And let go. And let's release. And we'll sink the hips back for child's pose. Now your knees could be wide. Your knees could be together. Feel the space in between your shoulder blades here. Feel how effortless that area can be. Will we let the back of that heart chakra, the color is green, feel a glowing ball of green emanating in between your shoulder blades. Breathe the effortless nature of our heart. Everything that you intend kindness toward. Where kindness is born inside of you. Breathe that. Breathe it into you and breathe it out of you. We'll bring the hands behind us and see if you can find your ankles or shins. Perhaps bring the knees a little closer together. And we'll bring the head to the floor and gradually, patiently start to lift the hips. Then we're all going to have a different stop point. And you may be feeling the back of your neck bending a little, stretching. Back away from any sharp edge of sensation. Pull the shoulders up toward the ceiling and breathe. Feeling the very top of your head. What could you describe about this experience of your crown, your connection to all of your beliefs, and literally standing on them, rooting in your beliefs right here in your body? How is your body reflecting your beliefs? How you treat your body, how you sleep it, feed it, move it,
Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel the back of your neck. If you need to come out, come out. If you can just back off and still stay and feel, go ahead. Back of the neck, color is blue. How we receive information and words and communication. Is that area loose enough to receive? To actually listen? Breathe here, ventilate here, transform here. And feel the back of your heart and let that compassion and love flow up and down into your beliefs, into your voice. And open your eyes while you're here. What is our vision for ourselves, for others? Our intuition and our insight. Bring it into your body. Let your body be the vessel that carries you through to actualize that vision. Gradually bring the hips down, rolling the spine up, sitting upright. And if you can sit back on those heels, go right ahead. If you need to adjust and sit on your butt, go ahead. Eyes open. Feel energy releasing in the neck. Maybe sensations kind of trickling down from the top of the head. Reflect on where you are in embodying your beliefs, embodying your vision, embodying truth and listening. And embodying kindness and compassion. We'll drop our left ear toward our left shoulder and bring the left hand up by the right ear. And feel this side of us, the right side of us. How does it communicate? How have we communicated to the right side of us? Do we initiate everything through it? Do we overly rely on it? What are we hearing in that right ear right now? Can you breathe through the right side of you? Ask it for all of its strength, its creativity, its forgiveness, its go with the flow. How does the right side of us help us anchor? Help us envision. We'll gently release that hand and then slowly take your time as you bring the neck back upright. No rush. Whoa, feel that space. And we'll gradually come over to the other side. Now, if you're still kneeling back on those heels, we'll bring the right hand up by the left ear. If you're starting to notice sensations in the shins and the calves, anything is going to sleep, let's keep sending that compassion. We're opening up our awareness of how connected we are to love and kindness, how we express it, how we embody it. And so if you're losing sensation, treat yourselves with kindness. And I'm just going to say it like that. And you switch things up. You express that kindness. Start to notice if you're like, no, I'm going to suck it up. And I'm not going to criticize that. If that's where you are, that's where you are. Or maybe ask yourself, is that me being kind to me? For this moment, Just here this moment, not forever. I know forever is scary. So let's just stay right here in this moment. And let's say hello to the left side of us. Whatever it is it's saying, can we listen to it? Is it more tired than the other side? Is it more energized? Are we meeting this side and genuinely getting to know it for what it has to say? Maybe you need to let vibration flow through it. How is the breath helping transform something in this side? All the way from the toes up through the ear, through each rib, through the organs on that side. I'm through on that side. When you're ready, I'm going to let this arm go and gently, gradually bring that neck back to center. I'm going to round the spine, curling the spine, tucking the chin down. And then I'm just going to walk the hands out in front of me from this kneeling position. Shifting it forward, I'm going to tuck the toes, and now my ankles and toes are a little weary of that compression, so I'm just going to tread the toes back and forth, letting that circulation, all of that wonderful charge from the upper part of the body is now flowing more freely through the vessels in the legs and the ankles. And I'm going to tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. New perspective, new shape in this physical body. Feeling our arms holding us in a new way. Being aware that the palms have 10 digits that are also a part of the support structure. That the feet have 10 digits that are participants in this support, my root. Not just the arms, not just the wrists, not just the ankles. Can I bring the entirety of my whole root? Am I aware of how much support the whole physical body can give me? Tilting the tailbone up, feeling every bone connected to every bone, so every bone is lending support. Breath in. Sigh it out. I'm going to lightly bend the knees and walk the hands back to the feet. Ragdolling back here, maybe spreading the toes, loosening up the soil. The upper body getting the hang. Crown of the head. Our belief and faith chakra aiming toward the earth. Sending tendrils down to connect to rootedness and support, confidence. Maybe shift your weight left and right. Have that confidence in your belief, confidence in your structure. Feel that strength in those legs, knowing that we're not going to fall. Let your belief come into those legs. You have that same confidence in all of your beliefs. And are your beliefs serving your body? Your beliefs serving your vision, your voice? Let your neck go. Come into that confidence in your vision and your voice and reflect that in that area of the body. Let it go. So much trust and surrender. You don't need to grip that will space and our belief space. Put some surrender into that will. Let that be a power unto itself. Releasing the arms slowly, rounding the spine up patiently. Feel your bones, your flesh. Any resistance that they're having, any fatigue that they're having. revealing how tired they are, how overtaxed some areas have been. Standing erect, eyes open. Feel the weight of your arms hanging. Let them hang. Lift from the top of the head. Let the arms be limp and loose. Eyes open or close, and take a deliberately slow, meditative walk to the front of your mat. Feel your contact, and when you contact the earth, feel the transference of weight, the constant changing and adjusting. Feel your hips accept your weight, your knees. Can you feel your rib cage navigating, staying erect? How loose and yet sure can we be in this walk? Arriving at the top of your mat and beginning to take that same walk in reverse. Patiently, what could you describe about when the arch of one of your feet touch the earth and how it touches it? What could you describe about how your kneecaps behave and when they start to engage and release engaging? Notice your mind, your thoughts, your trust. What is your nervous system communicating to you? What is your belief and faith communicating down to your trust? Can you slow it down and be more present and trusting of your root? When you arrive at the back, we'll bend the knees, sink the butt back, lift the chest chair, feel both feet left and right, maybe shift left and right, and close the eyes. Feel different amount of pressure, different amounts of strength, different amounts of rootedness as you shift. Eyes closed, trusting that you're standing, that you know where you are. You are on your mat. You are in your practice. At the very least, you know you are in your breath. You are an alive, sentient being. Soften your fingers. Trust that your body is safely holding your spirit. You are not doing you incorrectly. You are not doing you wrong. Eyes closed, come to standing. Take your time and feel your mountain. What is the nature of your mountain now? Are you rigid in your toes? Or are you soft and trusting? Are you too loosey-goosey and too wobbly? Check that all the way up into the calves, the shins, the knees, the thighs, the chin, and the throat. And see if you can mindfully keep your eyes closed and start to take that meditative journey forward. No matter how tentative it is, go as slowly as you can. Notice what happens when you lock any joint. Notice what happens to your breath. Slow down and take your breath with you. Let your breath and your heart guide your movement, guide how much you seek support and trust it. Forgiveness, kindness, laughability. Feel all of the light feeling, that light, airy feeling, that effortless feeling from our faith space. our belief space, and walk this walk of faith and belief, acceptance of whatever, love every wobble, love every quiver. Maybe even go off your mat, be willing to step outside of the lines and know that no matter what, you're still okay. You are not doing you wrong. You are not walking this journey incorrectly. Deep breath, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to center, single Om. Relax the arm. Eyes remaining closed. If you feel safe to do so. If something in your inner being, your inner child, says, no, I have to have my eyes open. Listen to that. Don't make this a space of force and trauma. Maybe keep the eyes just a little bit open. And we'll start that journey again in reverse, slowly, patiently. We're not in any rush. There's no amount of time that we have to adhere to. We are where we are in space and time. Feel your power, your voice, your truth. Are you listening? Are you willing to express this walk, how you are walking, as true to you as you can? Do you need to take more time? Do you need to take smaller steps? And are you feeling the sensual nature that is here? It's available right here for us if we'll engage in it and enjoy it with creativity, with love. Take your breath with you, continue to transform and grow. Once you've made it to the back of your mat, we'll bend the knees one more time, finding our chair, eyes open. Notice everything you can see. Don't criticize, don't judge. Thank your eyes for the gift of sight. Color and light spectrum. Thank your ears for the gift of hearing. Thank your olfactory senses for the gift of smell. They bring the outside world into you for you to interpret, for you to experience. So experience them. Thankfulness for the gift of taste. Plug into the power of all of these senses, and now thankful for the sense of touch. Feel all of the skin on your fingers. What are they transmitting to you now? Feel temperature, texture, maybe grip the fingers, squeeze, all of the sensations of touch. What can you feel in your arms, armpits? What can you feel inside of your flesh, into the bones, in your organs? So much to feel in the thighs and the legs and the feet. We'll bring the hands behind us, find an interlace, offer the heart, come to standing, breathe in, look up. See beyond the ceiling. See the sky in your mind's eye. Breathe it. See beyond the sky into the cosmos. Feel all of the elements of that stardust within us and bring that upper body forward. Knees can be soft. So much trust. Thank the earth, eyes open. See all of the parts of the earth that are a part of you. Thank all of these parts that make up this magical existence of consciousness residing inside of flesh. Release the arms and we'll walk our way forward onto our bellies. No rush. Feel each piece. Perhaps have the eyes closed. Engaging with feeling and touching with water and solid fire, air, vibration. We'll turn our head to one side, take an inhale. Sigh it out. Turn our heads to the other side. Take a breath. Sigh it out. We'll prop ourselves up on our elbows. Bend one knee back behind us and find that foot or ankle. And some of you may want to just stick with one. Others of you may be able to bend both and grab both feet or ankles. Flex the toes, making a handle out of your ankle, offering the chest, lifting both ends of the body, no strain. Breathe in, breathe out. Soften your neck, letting your belly be your foundation, your root, our most vulnerable, squishy parts. How strong and rooted can we be? Send your heart here. So much forgiveness. Don't make this more than your heart or your body will allow. Switch legs if you did one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can you breathe in the back of you, in the front of you? Breathe in. Breathe out. Letting go whenever you need. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe you can lift up to the heavens a little bit more. And softly, gently lower the upper body. Gently releasing the bottom body. Let all of the sensations wash through you. Release the physical body into gravity and feel the heaviness. Feel yourselves releasing the weight of you. Surrendering. Backs of the shoulders slumping. Where is there still active energy? Is it in a knee? The inner thighs or groin? Your core muscles, your abdomen? How about the wrists and fingers? Just be earth and just be breath. And turn your head to the other side. And let's breathe in and see how much air you can draw in slowly. Gradually, sip, sip, sip. Keep sipping in as much capacity and just hold. Try to hold in the most relaxed way you can. Try not to let any of the muscles around the chest and throat get tense or tight. Feel your body processing and absorbing all of that fresh oxygen. Can you feel it depleting and depleting until there is no more fresh oxygen? And you feel that pressure that's saying, time for new. And slowly release that breath. And let gravity help you press as much of that breath out of you with ease, not force. And hold. Notice what's going on in the mind. Notice what's going on in the body. Don't let it get desperate. Don't let it get panicky. Slowly breathe in. Savor it. Be sensual here. Fill it up and then hold. Is there more capacity? Have you surprised yourself with capacity? And slowly release all of it, all of it, all of it. And hold. While you're holding, we'll do a mula bandha. So squeeze like a Qigong or a sphincter muscle squeeze. Try to maintain it, re-engage when you need, and now natural breath and relax. Let's gradually come onto our backs. So we can just flip ourselves over onto our backs. And we'll bring the knees into the chest. Eyes open. Try to find a clasp that's a relaxed clasp so that your muscles can let go. And continue to give your body the gravity. Practicing surrender again. Noticing we are still who we are. We are still strong. We can still go with the flow. Be in our truth. Our vision and our belief. Deep breath in, single Om. We'll release those legs down. Lengthen the legs out into a comfortable position for yourselves for Shavasana. If there are other postures you wish to do before your Shavasana, please by all means go ahead and do them. Adjust your hips and shoulders for ease. Maybe bring your legs over a pillow. Swing legs up the wall. Let your arms fall away. Eyelids heavy, but if you can, allow your eyes to remain open. Arrive in your physical body, lying on your mat, in your space, safe and whole and authentically you. Breathe in slow and even. Breathe out slow and even. Find an even flow. Let it connect with the cycles in the earth. Breathe as one with the winds and the water. Transform on the end of every inhale, at the end of each exhale. Ascending and descending. Receiving and releasing. None greater than the other. Balance, harmonious. Release the feet and the leg. The earth is holding you. Release the hips and the waist. Let the water flow through you. Release your chest, your solar plexus. Let the fire glow through you. Release your upper chest and heart area. The air flows through you with ease. Release your throat and neck heavy into the earth. All of the vibration of life supported, resonating through your whole being. Soften your eyelids and forehead. Rays of light shine through your eyes, illuminating your way. Rays of light shine through your whole body, your spirit. Release your whole body. Whole body. We'll all gradually make our way to a comfortable seated space. And even though there is physical space and time between us, these energies of earth and water and fire and air and vibrational sound and light transcend. So as we're breathing in and out, feel one another breathing as one. Intending kindness as one. Speaking truth and hearing one another's truth as one. Hands to the heart center at the Anjali Mudra if you wish, or you could keep your hands on your lap, however you wish. May all beings be free from suffering and the true causes of suffering. And may all beings know happiness and the true causes of happiness. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Deepest namaste to you all. May you find some balance and some equilibrium in how you're going about your day and in how you're sharing life with one another. I am Belinda with Just Be Yoga. This has been our Chakra Yoga Flow Live. Deeply appreciative of being able to share practice with you all. If there's anything about this practice that you enjoy, please share it. Share our videos, share our Facebook, share our website. And if it's in your heart or your pocket, we gratefully accept any donation you wish to give. PayPal.me/justbeyoga. Be well, go forth, and do great things. Namaste.